All right, everybody. Hey, welcome back to another training. And we're going to go over sending some connection requests. I know we talked a little bit about this in previous trainings, but this training here is going to be specifically sending out some um, connection or friend requests. Okay, I'm going to start here. For example, let's go here. Um, we're going to start with LinkedIn because primarily that's where I want people to focus on. LinkedIn is a treasure trove. It is a huge, huge treasure trove of existing, just great information that would really be um, of just a lot of people. So in the one of the previous trainings, we went over swim coaches that I was talking about, and so there's 74,884 swim coaches. I went down through here, and we found Sarah right here. So, and Sarah is a swim coach and entrepreneur. She lives in Huntsville, North Carolina. She has 421 connections. As you can see here, she's been at, basically Team USA. So she's been involved here, been out of college for a while, but she also, the reason why she caught my attention is right here. She's has in her bio or her job description is entrepreneur. Somebody who has entrepreneurial spirit is, those are people, if they're like myself, um, they're not afraid of work. So these are people that I really enjoy connecting with. Not only that, but we have 55 mutual connections. That goes a long way, and I have had conversations with just about all these people. So what we do is we click on the connect button here. Remember what I said before, one of the previous trainings, do not send the send now. You want to add a note. Okay, we want to personalize these. Okay, now in this case, I like the message here, as you are skilled. As you're skilled in aquatics, I came across your profile. So what I'd like to do is I will just kind of copy and paste this here. I have other messages, or I can personalize the message even more, based on how I want to say that. But we just click in that, and then I want to type in her name. So her name is Sarah. So we're going to go ahead and add her name, Sarah, with an H. Okay. And sometimes I use the word skilled, sometimes I don't. Um, we can take that out if we don't like that. As you are in aquatics, and we have mutual interest in aquatics. Yeah, how's that one sound? As we have mutual interest in aquatics, I came across your profile. Just want to put a, as we have a mutual, yeah, that's right. As we have a mutual interest in aquatics, I came across your profile here on LinkedIn and thought we could benefit from being connected. I appreciate your time and consideration. I like that because I'm asking for permission, and I'm giving them permission to say no also. And I appreciate them taking the time to consider my request, because not everybody has to accept a request, okay? And typically, on one of those search pages, for example, there's quite a few you can turn around. If you go through and you open all these up on your page, for example, I'll just show you, open a new tab, open a new tab, open a new tab, open a new tab, okay, open a new tab, all right? We can go right down the list and look at everybody. Now, this one here, as you can see, it's highlighted, it says pending. Okay, so we can go right down the list and we can look at each one of these and see if it makes sense to connect. If there's something that jumps out, maybe there's articles, we follow similar groups. We can also use that in our message, being that we have similar interests with USA Swimming, David Kirkpatrick, whatever that might be, University of Atlanta. Maybe I attended University of Atlanta whatever that case is, okay? So it gives us opportunities to customize that. And then again, you just go through connect, okay, add a note, personalize, and then go right on down the list. Same thing here, connect, and add a note, personalize, same thing here, go through, connect, okay? In this case, you know, possibly football, Greater Los Angeles area, may not be, so, you know, we might not add him, okay? This one here, Buffalo, you know, I have been working with some people in the Buffalo Niagara area, so this could possibly be, we have 23 mutual connections. And so there's some common interests here. So we can also come down here and look at other things. Swim Strong Foundation. So we have a good rapport there, Josh the Otter. So they have similar interests with those. So, you know, this, so from that standpoint, this would be a good connection with us saying, hey, Brandy, I, you know, realize, so for example, let's do this here, okay? Let me just take you through here and let's connect, let's personalize this. I go ahead and copy and paste. So here, I might say, I see that we, oops, I'm putting it all in caps, but too many characters. So here we go. So in this case, I personalized a little bit more and we'll put her name in there. So, I see that we have a mutual interest in water safety organizations. I came across your profile here on LinkedIn and thought we could benefit from being connected. I appreciate your time and consideration. Thanks for talking. Okay. So again, we would just hit the send button. And so basically that's how it's done on LinkedIn, okay? Let's go back here, make sure that we, I don't want to connect with these people right now. And so, and we want to go ahead and send out hers also, okay? So that's kind of how we do that, okay? If that makes sense, and we just continue on down the list, okay? So that's how we do the LinkedIn. So, you know, the more you can personalize, the better your acceptance rates is. And the thing about it is they'll go into your profile and creep on you and see what you're all about. So hopefully that's working for you. So let's jump over to Facebook, okay? So for example, Facebook, let's start here. I already have some pages set up here, but you start here and you're going to search in your groups, okay? So you might turn around and look to see what organizations and what groups or what pages, you know, like especially groups, okay? So we have NDPA Water Warriors here. So we click on the NDPA Water Warriors and we're going to go in here and this is where we have a mutual group. And so then we can see the members and we can scroll on down and we can begin to look at these and see if there's somebody that jumps out to us, okay? So for example, I had noticed here, she's a water park supervisor at American Dream Six Flags. So thought, you know, so I was looking at this thinking this may possibly could be a person that I would want to connect with. So we can see here, and of course, you know, we're not able to send her a friend request. So she's probably has her privacy settings set that way. So we go on down here. we're looking for possibly certain titles, certain things like that. So here we go. So we turn around and we come up here and we can see that we can add her as a friend. So before we do, I want to go in and we are going to copy and paste this over. This is our message that we send. Okay, so we're going to send her this message. So what we want to do is click add friend. Okay, and then we're going to, so send the friend request. We're going to send her a message also. And in this case, we're both in the NDPA oops, that's already in there. We're both in the NDPA Water Warriors group, and I thought it wouldn't hurt to reach out. I recently started my own group. Instead of recently, I have fat finger disease. I have my own group, Let's Start a Water Safety Revolution, where people who are fed up with drownings and who want something more than the conventional existence, connect with others who share the same desire to make a difference and spread the message. It seems like we have a similar mindset, and I thought can benefit from connecting here on Facebook. Hope all is well. And we shoot that as a send request. And basically, that is all we have to do. Not much more than that. So, you know, remember, no more than, you want to do 50 Facebook requests a day, less than 50 a day on Facebook. I don't even do 50 a week personally. I spend most of my time in the LinkedIn space. So I spend most of my time here. So I don't even spend that much time, there, in some of these other spaces. So from that standpoint, let's see. So that's what we do there. So with that being said, guys, appreciate what you're doing, and we will see you in the next training. If you guys are enjoying this information and getting some value, if you want to, shoot me an email, rick@thekelsgroup.com, and let me know how it's going. Talk to you later.